Hey coaches, it's Thomas here from MyCoach Ai, and a super quick video today just to show you how you can create new ingredients within the MyCoach Ai system, because it's super useful, and I'll give a little bit of context on why this is so powerful to use, but also want to show you how you do it so you know moving forward and you can use that feature. Now, to give a little bit more context, I'm just going to start here in the libraries section, because that is of course where we will find the foods section. Right? And foods is the same as ingredients. Look at these as the individual things that you can use to build your meals and meal plans, that clients can use to do their tracking. This is the foods/ingredients database. What you'll find here is, of course, the AI foods database, which has a lot of foods in them already, individual ingredients, saved with macros, micronutrients, everything of the sort. And this is, of course, the default that clients have access to when they go to track their food. There is a lot more than this, because, for example, if they go to use our barcode scanner to scan certain ingredients, there's actually a lot more ingredients that our barcode scanner can recognize that are not necessarily in this database to search up. So just keep that in mind. But this database too is very extensive. That is what your clients can look within by default. And again, what you have available to you when you are building your meals and meal plans. But here's the trick. There's actually two ways to make this database a little bit bigger, both on the client and coach's side. So clients, first of all, have the ability to use the quick add feature on their end. And what they do here is create a new ingredient and add it into their personal database, which means that now they have this whole database to track from. And on top of that, any quick add ingredients that they have made over time. So that's a way for them to extend this food database that they work with. But this is only for them personally. Right? Those quick add ingredients that they create themselves only get saved for their personal database, for their personal later use, not for your other clients, and it does not affect this actual database that you are looking at from the coach's side. But then there's a second way, which is you as a coach extending the foods database. And this is what we do right here in the AI food section, exactly on the side of the coach. And we do that through the create food button here. Right? The big difference with the quick add feature that I just mentioned for clients is any food and any ingredients you could create right here automatically becomes available in that default database for all clients. So this is actually a way for you to put in certain things. Maybe you have a sponsorship with a protein powder brand, or you recommend certain things that may not be in our food database. You can enter those in. You can make sure that clients can track that by default, and then still clients can on top of that also build their personal database using the quick add features, right? But to create a food here is very, very simple to do. All you have to do is put in a food title, a brand name if it applies, and a more detailed description is recommended, but also not necessarily needed. What we, of course, do need to do is input the things like the servings and the amount per serving, right? And, of course, very importantly, the actual food macros. Now, you can add all of your totals in here. You can also give them tags, so it's easier if you add a lot of ingredients to dissect what you've added from what section. And then lastly, we have the food nutrients right here, which is the micronutrients, which, yes, you can also include and is also going to be included in their tracking. So feel free to add those in as well. And then as soon as you hit create, you've now made this ingredient. And once again, it's going to be fully available for any client, also the ones you onboard in the future, to track within their database. And then still you can give them access to the quick add feature so they can keep extending the database for them personally of foods to track. So that's why this is useful. That's why you should know how to do it. And now you do. That is the way to create new ingredients. So I hope that was helpful. Go check out some of the other videos on our channel with some more how-tos, and I'll see you in the next one.